Sun is shining and temperatures close to 60 degrees in late February for some lacrosse here in Virginia as 13th ranked Washington and Lee takes back to their home field for the second time this season and second time in as many Saturdays to take on the Big Red of Denison here at Wilson Field. Here's Luke Caldwell, extra pass behind the back, goal for Tucker Davis in the lead. Seavers on the wing picks up the face-off for Washington and Lee. Michelson for Haley, and there's another! 2 goals in quick succession for Washington and Lee, tying at 5. Now Morrison to a cutter. Peterson scores! And Christopher Newport wins in overtime. Brooklyn Peterson sends the captains through to the Sweet 16. And Hastings season opening. Kim with the save, wow. And another back-to-back big saves from J.J. Kim.
He's juiced.
One last chance for Barutic. A shot and a goal just to beat the horn. Face-off win for the Generals. Chris Datz loads up and he finds the top corner. How about the senior captain defenseman Chris Datz with the laser beam goal? Josh Karamanko and Israel Michelson ready to get us ready for the opening face-off this afternoon in the 2026 ODAC Men's Lacrosse Tournament Championship game. Both these teams looking at another conference title. Their school's history. And the opening face-off of the afternoon controlled by the Generals and Israel Michelson.
Yeah, Michelson with a quick clamp. He's got great hands, and what's so fantastic about this unit for W&L is you have 2 guys at that center dot that can give you a really different look, and you can just start to feed the hot hand of that day.
So we'll see Max Fertels, James Meyer, and Garrett Ferguson mix in here as the top unit midfield with Haley, Caldwell, and Davis for Washington and Lee. It's Ferguson, the first year on the far side of the field. Made his presence known on Friday, 4 goals against Hampton-Sydney in the semifinals. They go to their main man, James Haley, and he opens the scoring here this afternoon.
Strong start for Haley, and in a big game such as this one, not a bad idea to feed the big-time players. Haley, one of the all-time greats for the Generals, gets him off going here in the first 43 seconds.
53rd goal of the season for James Haley, his 99th point of the year. There's been only one 100-point scorer in W&L Men's Lacrosse history. That was Hudson Picorni back in 2023 when he established a program best 109 points. Haley 99 with the leadoff goal here this afternoon. The second faceoff goes in the Generals' favor as well. Gabe Ryder, the long stick midfielder, coming in to scoop up the loose change.
Had a little bit of a chance there to push in transition on somewhat of a slow break, but decided to pull it out. They want to play their half-field brand of ball, it seems like. And value in possessions is going to be really important today. I mean, these are 2 teams that just do not turn it over. So if someone's going to make some errors today, that'll really give the other team a squad to really sneak in there and grab a few.
And right back out there for Tels, Meyer, and Ferguson in the midfield for the Generals. Here's Meyer. Trying to drop it to Davis, wasn't paying attention. Turnover, Washington and Lee. Will Hicks leading the break the other way.
Right on cue, that's exactly what we're talking about. Just a miscommunication between 2 guys on a routine pitch and catch.
So now Lynchburg gets their first offensive possession here of the afternoon. As you'll see, Liam Holman mix his way in. Will Rubley waiting to come on as well. Mark Rubley waiting to cycle in, too, for the Hornets. Rubley in front of the Generals bench. Bodied up there by Elliott Cohen. Here's Hastings. Pressured by Lawson Marshall. O'Keefe match it up here with Holman. Hastings gets the switch he wants on the short stick. Hastings has that one broken up over the middle.
Great contest.
Chris Datz slides in to grab the ground ball. Transition opportunity, and Kellen rings one off the crossbar.
I mean, that's a great take. That's the goalie's best friend with an assist right there. That was a brilliant defensive sequence from Washington, and Lee just close but no cigar and a whole lot of chances for the Hornets.
And James Haley strikes again. Number 9 with number 100, his 100th point of the season, makes it 2-0.
That was a great little move by 9 in white. You see a little bit of a stutter step, then goes right after him. 5-hole between the legs of Allen. He's feeling it from that right side here in the early stages.
2 shots and 2 goals for James Haley, his 53rd and 54th of the season. Just over 3 minutes in this afternoon at Wilson Field. And it's the Generals 2 and the Hornets 0. Nicholson gets another face-off, and Phil, you mentioned it, how pivotal that will be, in Washington only 3 for 3 to start. Caldwell gets a touch at X, and now he'll allow for the Cutters to start to move.
This is where it feels like that Washington and Lee offense really shines. Oh!
Mickelson, the face-off guy, had it come right to him and just couldn't get it out of the stick clean. Caldwell pressuring the goalie, Allen behind the net. A good tie up there from the Lynchburg netminder. Just to allow the defense to come in and collect the damage.
That's a nice job from Meadows, just coming in from that scrum, pulling away from the pack. He's got some wheels. I don't know about you, but I'm a big LSM fan no matter what. I just feel like that's one of the most undervalued positions. Those guys just could do it all.
Certainly make an impact on the game in a variety of ways, and when you have a good one, it can take you from defense to offense in a hurry. A turnover there as the bad pass from Hogg gets awry for the Hornets.
I feel like we've got some pregame jitters going on. Right now, obviously, Haley not the case. I mean, he's been here before. He's been in these big stages, and the guy to go to in them. These are just uncharacteristic turnovers. I wouldn't count on this to last for a whole much longer.
Just feel like there's a bit at stake here. You know, everyone kind of grips the stick a little bit tighter. The ball comes a little bit faster.
Absolutely.
Especially with the amount of younger guys that are on the field, especially for the team in white. You got to think perhaps just to stay a little bit more patient, allow the game to come to you here just 5 minutes in.
Good move.
Opportunity from Ferguson, shoveled wide.
Yeah, Ferguson, one of those guys that I feel like has really made his money this season as a quick stick that can just really lurk on the crease. But don't sleep on the athleticism. He can get around you. He can stick his foot in the ground and turn upfield pretty quick.
Mentioned before the game, perhaps we'd see perhaps a few different looks here from Lynchburg defensively, and certainly a little bit more zone action here to get the Generals work. Fertel's from straight away, and that one misses.
And I think that's a good design by Feintuck and company. You want to try and give as many different looks as you possibly can, just to really try and keep this explosive offense on their toes. But I think it helps with that off-ball movement as well.
Under 20 to shoot here for Washington and Lee. Comes to Davis, under 10 on the timer. Meyer going to try, and that one's going to go out of play with just 1 left on the shot clock. The Generals will change the midfield and just dump this one